All right, welcome back to Vegas Gabe. My name is Gabe. This is my channel. Now, all of a sudden, I get connectivity issues here, but we're back. We're back. Big Vegas, what's going on? Thanks for being on here. Eso, Kino Player, what's going on? Great to see you on here. Thank you so much. Beautiful night in Vegas today. It is 72 degrees outside. 72. So very beautiful day tonight, or night, I should say. Feels really good outside tonight. It was only in the 80s today too, so it was a really nice day today as well. But yeah, it's beautiful out here right now. We're at the Rio Hotel and Casino, just off the Vegas Strip. So it's off Flamingo. Here's Flamingo right here. You can see most of the strip right here though. Beautiful view. If you didn't know, the Rio offers free parking, so you can come to the rooftop parking garage, get some free parking here. And it's beautiful up here. Really nice view. You don't get to see the front of the casinos, you get to see the backside, but to me it's still a really, really beautiful view. You get to see all kinds of stuff from here. Here's the north end of the strip right here. That gold building is Trump Tower. No casino, just hotel. That red one is actually Resorts World. Resorts World is made up of three different Hiltons. The Hilton, Conrad, and Crockford's. Crockford's being the nicest tier. Hilton just being kind of their standard one. See the blue building to the right of that? That's actually Fontainebleau. Fontainebleau is the newest resort on the Las Vegas Strip. It has a very unique history. It took, I want to say, over 20 years to build it, or about 20 years to build it. It went through several ownership changes, lost investments, and basically lost its funding to get built. So Fontainebleau literally sat there for years and years and years, just sitting there with no money to be built. Finally, the investment group that currently holds it literally bought it, and now Fontainebleau finally opened up last November, December, something like that. And I gotta say, it is very beautiful inside. Keep in mind, it is Carrie, how's it going? Yeah, this is a beautiful view. Check this out. We're just kind of looking at the back end of the Vegas Strip, but it's so beautiful. You can even see Allegiant Stadium from here. Allegiant Stadium is home of the Las Vegas Raiders. They call that the Roomba Stadium because it kind of looks like the Roomba vacuum. But I'll work my way up this way, just kind of see what we can see from here, okay? But let's start over here. Everyone, by the way, please hit that subscribe button. Help me build up this channel, please. But yeah, Fontainebleau, keep in mind, it is a luxury resort. So if you're going to go there, expect some higher table game minimum prices. When I went there, I want to say the minimum table game that I found was $25 for a blackjack table. So keep that in mind. If you're going to go there, you're going to have to pay some money to gamble. They did have a lot of slot machines, so you won't have a shortage of slot machines there. The food, I've never eaten there, but I've seen food reviews. I've seen food vlogs or videos. The food price, I heard the food's really, really good, but I heard it's also expensive. So just, if you're going to eat there, just keep that in mind. Like I said, Fontainebleau is considered a luxury resort. So if you're going to go there, just keep that in mind when you're thinking of hotel prices, food prices, table game minimums, etc. All right, in the very, very far background, see the taller building in the background? That's Encore, sister property to Wynn. So Wynn and Encore will be in that far background. Wynn and Encore are absolutely beautiful properties, very clean. I've never stayed in there, but I have gambled in there a couple of times when like friends and family were visiting. It is beautiful in there. It's gorgeous in there. It's so clean. One thing I will say, when you're gambling inside of Wynn, the cool thing is, you know, at some casinos like MGM, Caesars Properties, any of these, when when you're going, say you're gambling on the floor, right, and you order like a rum and Coke or something, they give you like the mini drinks because they're comp drinks. At Wynn, they actually gave me a full-size one both times I was there, so I thought that was pretty cool. So just little details, but it's kind of cool, you know. In front of that is Treasure Island. Treasure Island is a very dated property. Its glory days were in the 90s when they had their famous pirate show on the Strip. Those days are long, long, long gone. They still have like the little water area there, just no pirate show. But here's what I can say about Treasure Island. It is a little bit dated, but it's very lively because I think the resort fees are just a tiny bit cheaper than some of these other properties. They do offer free parking there. So when I went during the week, it's actually kind of crowded, which is great, you know. The other thing I could say is they have a saloon and barbecue restaurant called Gillies, and we actually ate there. The food portion sizes were actually pretty solid. So big portion sizes. Me and my girlfriend took leftovers home, and they do offer a locals discount, by the way. So if you're local, go to Gillies, tell them you're local, and they'll actually give you a discount. China Doll, hi babe. Hope you're doing well. Please drink water and coffee. Or, oh man, you can't drink coffee, can you? Please drink water, tea, something, okay? All right, so we went over Treasure Island. See right here in the front. Now I got some sad news for y'all. That's actually the Mirage. The Mirage closed its doors on July 17th. It's permanently closed. It will never reopen again. So Mirage is done already. It's owned by the Seminole tribe, and they're gonna make it into the new Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Las Vegas. It's scheduled to open in 2028, from what I understand. However, I've been reading reports that say it might open in 2027. So, I mean, they are tearing that property apart already. The volcano's already gone. The front is just pretty much dirt now. So on Las Vegas Boulevard, the volcano's gone, and you'll see just a bunch of dirt there. Lots of cranes already doing their thing there. So, this current tower is actually going to stay there though. That current tower is going to be completely remodeled and rebranded to Hard Rock. And on the Las Vegas Boulevard side, where their volcano show is at, that's exactly where they're going to build their big guitar-shaped hotel. That tower currently is going to have about over 700 rooms, and it's going to connect to this current tower right here. So when it's all said and done, just imagine this big Mirage tower is going to be remodeled, rebranded to Hard Rock. You'll see their big guitar-shaped hotel on the Las Vegas Boulevard side, Las Vegas Boulevard strip side, and it's going to all connect to each other. It's going to be a nice big resort. I will say this: the Mirage's pool was absolutely beautiful. So they have their work cut out for them. They need to do something to really, live up to the big name that the Mirage had. Everyone, please make sure you hit that like button for me. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel, please. Help me build up this channel. All right, let's see. Behind the... Well, let's kind of go into this one, I guess. The Venetian right here. So this is a Venetian. Sister property is the Palazzo. Another really, really gorgeous property. They're going through a $1.5 billion remodel, too. So it's already absolutely nice. It's going to get even nicer. One of the things that I heard that they're going to do is, see how Resorts World has that TV on the side? I understand the Venetian's actually going to put one of those in. So you can expect that. Venetian will have some kind of a TV on the side now. Just to the right of that is Harrah's. Harrah's is owned by Caesars Entertainment. So Harrah's is owned by Caesars. There's next to that is Caesars Palace. These actually two towers right there are both Caesars Palace right there. Caesars really doesn't need an introduction. They're one of the big players on the Vegas Strip. Caesars Palace is a huge, huge property right in the center of the Strip. They have like a nice little outdoor area where Hell's Kitchen is there. They have some fountains that are really beautiful there and stuff like that. So if you've never been there, check it out. It's a beautiful area. Behind that, you can see the Flamingo. Flamingo is actually the oldest property on the Las Vegas Strip. So it's literally the oldest property. It's also connected to the Link and the Cromwell. All three of those are owned by Caesars. And it's just a really nice area. The Link, the Cromwell, and the Flamingo all kind of connect with each other. They make up a nice outdoor area called the Link Promenade area. And see the high roller wheel, the Ferris wheel in the background? That's part of that Link Promenade area too. So you can do two packages for that high roller. You can do just the 30-minute ride, which is just a ride on the Ferris wheel, get a view of the town. Or you can get one that includes an open bar for the duration of the 30-minute ride. That's obviously more money, but if you think you'll get your money's worth out of the open bar in 30 minutes, then go ahead and pay for it, But if you feel like, nah, I'm a slow drinker, I'm really not gonna have too many drinks in 30 minutes, then honestly, it's probably not even worth the money. But yeah, that's a high roller wheel. Link Promenade area, really nice outdoor area that includes an ice bar. It includes a tilted kilt, a yard house. They have an In-N-Out burger. They have, oh gosh, I can't think. Oh, Virgil's Barbecue there. They have Chayo's Bar and Grill, like a Mexican restaurant. And on the weekends, I know they have like bottomless mimosas and stuff like that. Really nice, lively area. If you have never checked out the Link Promenade area, go check it out. I've done a couple of videos on it on here on YouTube, and I've also done a couple of live streams there. So if you never checked it out, check out my live streams or check out my videos. You'll find it. Just search up Link Promenade on my channel. You'll find them. We already went over that. That's part of Caesars right there. Just to the right of that, that's actually Horseshoe. Horseshoe is formerly Bally's. They remodeled it, rebranded it to Horseshoe, and now they focus more on like poker tournaments and stuff like that. It's still owned by Caesars too. So, like I said, this middle part of the strip is dominated by Caesars. We can't see it from here, but Paris is on the other side of Las Vegas Boulevard. You'll see them with their Eiffel Tower and stuff. That's also owned by Caesars. So, Planet Hollywood is also owned by Caesars. There's Planet Hollywood kind of in the middle, hanging out right there. Also part of Caesars. So, Caesars does have a contract with Gordon Ramsay. So you'll find a lot of his restaurants as Caesars properties. Obviously, Caesar's Palace here has Hell's Kitchen. Hell's Kitchen is like his bread and butter. It's his major one. Check out these helicopters coming back from the Grand Canyon tour. They always come in formations, which I think is interesting. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them coming back right now. I heard that Grand Canyon tour is like minimum of like $300. So I would love to do that, but man, that's expensive. I'll go over the rest of the tour right now. Well, actually, let me go over this one real quick, and then I'll kind of show you behind me real quick. So that's Bellagio. Bellagio's a huge resort in the middle of the strip. I kind of personally feel like it's right in the heart of the strip. Easy access to walk left and go to Caesars, Venetian, Treasure Island, Harrah's, Flamingo Lake, Cromwell, all that. But if you can also go to the right, go to Planet Hollywood, Cosmo, Aria, Vidara, Park MGM, New York, all that stuff is right there, MGM Grand. Man, y'all are really quiet on the chat today. Everyone, please feel free to say hi. Let me know. So yeah, there's 3 more. I think only 2 of them have passed by, so see how they always come back in kind of Bobby, good. Wow. Yep. Okay. Welcome. All right, so I did say I would show you behind me. We're at the Rio Hotel and Casino. If you didn't know, the Rio is under new ownership since late last year. Yeah, Bobby, what do you say to that? The Rio is under new ownership since late last year. Dreamscape bought them out from Caesars. So these new lights, these new LED lights, they have over like 1 billion patterns altogether or something. Yeah, but Dreamscape bought them out from Caesars. If you didn't know, Caesars just dug this property into the ground for years and years, invested no resources into them, no money, no resources, and really just let them get a terrible reputation. So Dreamscape bought them out. They're doing a lot to rebuild this place, basically, including newly remodeled rooms, newly remodeled swimming pool, brand new food court, where their buffet used to be at. A new English tavern called Luckley's opened up about 3 or 4 months ago, something like that. Oh, wow, check this out. We got a train coming by. We hardly see some nighttime trains, so that's interesting. Yeah, and on top of that, Rio still kept their free parking, so that's why I'm up here. I'm on the 4th floor. It's a rooftop view. Pretty nice. Free parking, easy access. Wow, you hardly see nighttime trains. Bobby, what do you mean? I'm not gambling. Everyone, please hit that like button for me. Please make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you like Vegas content like this. Sorry, it's gonna be loud while the train comes by. Oh, Bobby, yeah, I wish I could play some roulette, but not tonight. Yeah, I don't think we're not gonna gamble tonight. I love gambling, but it takes some money too. Y'all just bear with me until this train comes through, okay? In the meantime, everyone, please let me know where you're watching from. I'd love to hear from some of you. It's been a pretty quiet chat so far. Let's see how much train. It's almost over, y'all. We're almost there. But yeah, you rarely see nighttime trains. That's interesting. All right, let's see here. So we went over we left off at the Bellagio. Bellagio, easy access right in the middle of the strip. All right, y'all, there we go. Sorry about that. So easy access to the left and right side of the strip. From LA. Okay, very nice. I'm originally from SoCal myself. So yeah, there's a easy access to the north end or the south end of the strip. Tacoma, Washington. Very nice. Carrie, thank you for being on. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Here's what's cool about the Bellagio. They have some free stuff. So if you're coming to Vegas, you're checking out some free stuff. Because I know, when you're on vacation, you're eating out at all these restaurants. And especially if you're staying only on the Strip, it can get kind of pricey. So here's some free stuff you can do. Go to Bellagio. You can, first of all, check out their fountain show on the Las Vegas side. Las Vegas Boulevard side, I should say. It's free. It runs very often in the evening time. I want to say it's like every 30 minutes. They change up the the songs on the fountain show pretty frequently, and it's really a beautiful view. It's completely free. Go check it out. The other thing I'll say about the Bellagio is they have a free conservatory and botanical gardens. Once again, completely free. They change them up every quarter they change up the theme, and it's just absolutely beautiful. Like, so much hard work and effort goes into that. So if you've never been to the conservatory and botanical gardens inside of Bellagio, go check it out. 100% free. I think I've done 3 different videos on it because they change up the theme every quarter. So I have some videos if you want a sneak peek, but honestly, just go in person. Go early if you go, though, because if you go in the afternoon, it's so crowded in there. It's still great to see, but you're just going to be everywhere you look. To your left, there's people taking pictures. To your right, there's people taking pictures. So if you want a really nice view, go kind of early. And then the other thing I can say that's free at Bellagio is they have a chocolate fountain that's in the Guinness Book of Records. So completely free to go check it out. They have a sign kind of explaining what it is, but it's kind of cool to go see in person, and it's 100% free. So that's pretty neat. Just to the right of that is Planet Hollywood. That's part of Caesars. Bellagio is owned by MGM. Planet Hollywood is owned by Caesars Entertainment. So if you didn't know, Caesars owns probably about 40% of the Strip. MGM owns like another 40% of the Strip. The only ones that are really kind of players on their own, the Mirage was under MGM. Now it's owned by Seminole Tribe. Now it's going to be the new Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Treasure Island is independently owned. Wynn and Encore are independently owned. Venetian and Palazzo are independently owned. Resorts World and Fontainebleau and Trump Tower are all independently owned. Other than that, all this side of the Strip is all owned by MGM and Caesars. It's kind of crazy. So we went over Planet Hollywood. These 2 buildings right here are actually the Cosmopolitan. Beautiful properties. I'm actually pleasantly surprised when I ask people, what's your favorite hotel in Vegas? How many people say it's the Cosmo? So if you've never been, I've walked through there a couple of times on some live streams. But yeah, it's a beautiful property. They have the nice chandelier bar there, worthy of going and taking some selfies and videos and photos with it. But it's a nice chandelier. They have a chandelier bar too. So go check that out if you've never been. You can see Aria. See this tall building right here with the lights on top? That's Aria. It's part of the MGM family. So Cosmo is part of the MGM family, I believe. It's MGM or Caesars? I believe it's MGM. Aria is part of the MGM family. You can see Park MGM kind of right here. Park MGM is formerly the Monte Carlo, but they remodeled it, rebranded it, changed it to Park MGM. They added a Dolby Theater to it, so they have some concerts there and stuff. They also have, it's smoke-free in there, so if you don't like cigarette smoke but you like gambling, go check out Park MGM. Other than that, they have a really nice area between Park MGM and New York. It's called The Park, and it's a nice area that leads up to the T-Mobile Arena. I actually was there the last 2 days. I showed it on a live stream, so really nice outdoor area. Sneaks, how's it going? Great to see you on here. Thank you for hanging out with us. Appreciate you. We're at the rooftop of Rio's parking garage. Free parking here, and I think it's a really nice view, so we're just kind of hanging out here. Kind of a quiet live stream today. Neighbor from Linwood, Washington. Very nice. That's cool. Thank you so much for being on here. There's Park MGM. You can kind of see the tall buildings right there. Those are actually hotel rooms, part of New York. New York is probably my favorite property on the south end of the Vegas Strip. I'm a little disappointed in them because they actually security asked me to stop live streaming in there, even though I wasn't breaking any rules at all. So I'm kind of disappointed in them, but I'll still say they're my favorite hotel and casino on the south end of the Strip. It's just very lively in there. I like it, the vibe in there a lot. You can see Luxor, the pyramid themed hotel. You can see with the blue lights on top. That's actually the property that has the light going all the way up. That's the Luxor. Once again, part of the MGM family. So is New York, New York, by the way. New York, New York, Luxor, all part of MGM. That white building in the far background, that's actually Excalibur. That's that castle themed hotel. Once again, all owned by MGM. Behind Luxor, you can see the gold buildings a little bit. Mandalay Bay and Delano. It's also part of the MGM family. So here's what I'll say. If you're looking for kind of a more inexpensive stay on the Vegas Strip, I would check out Excalibur and Luxor. Yeah, China Doll, it's very quiet tonight. And Excalibur and Luxor are going to be kind of a little bit cheaper than some of the other properties just because they're a little bit older and dated. The unfortunate part is you're still going to have those stupid resort fees. So they still have the stupid resort fees, which are about $45 a night, I believe. So I don't agree with that, but it's still a little bit cheaper just because they're older properties. So you'll still save a little bit of money on that. What else can I say? Mandalay Bay is actually was actually built to be a 5-star resort. So Mandalay Bay is a gorgeous, gorgeous property. MGM owns it, purposely made it a 4-star resort so everyone felt like they were welcome there and no one felt like they were underdressed or like they didn't belong there, you know. So if you want a nice, beautiful 5-star resort, but it's actually a 4-star on purpose, go check out Mandalay Bay. They have like 7 pools total between Delano and Mandalay Bay too. Delano actually pumps a fragrance into the air, so it smells really, really good in there. Quinn, how's it going? Thanks for being on. How's your night going? Thanks for hanging out with us. I appreciate you. I know I said this on the very beginning of the stream, but you can actually see Allegiant Stadium from here. Allegiant Stadium is home of the Las Vegas Raiders, and they also have a lot of concerts, and UNLV actually uses their stadium a lot too. So yeah, you'll always find something going on at Allegiant Stadium. We'll go back to the north end of the strip for a while. Trump Tower, or hotel only, no casino. Resorts World, Fontainebleau, Wynn and Encore. In front of that is Treasure Island. This is a mirage. It's officially closed, permanently closed already. It will never reopen its doors under the, look, more helicopters coming from the Grand Canyon tours. Yeah, but if you didn't know, Mirage is already closed officially. It will never reopen under the Hard Rock again. The Seminole tribe owns it, so it's going to be turned into the new Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. I think this is a good time to tell you, though, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Help me build up this channel a lot. Fun stuff coming to this channel. In about a month, we'll be in the Philippines. So we'll be filming so much content in the Philippines, including some street vendors, some street food, just checking out different beaches and all kinds of amazing stuff out there. We're actually going to be filming a trip to Starbucks, since I heard Starbucks is different and much cheaper out there. We're going to be checking out McDonald's, because I heard McDonald's out there serves rice and they serve spaghetti. So I'm actually really intrigued to make a video of that. We're going to be trying Jollibee, because I heard Jollibee is actually much better out there. So I'm super excited to go and film so much content from the Philippines next month. I'll be releasing a ton of content. So don't worry, I'm still Vegas Gabe. I'm still going to do Vegas content. But for about a month, you're going to see a lot of Philippines content. What I think I'll do is once I come back, I'll still be releasing Philippines videos, but I'll be live streaming in Vegas, if that makes sense. But you'll see when that time comes how I handle it. But I'll still give you your fair share of Vegas content. But yeah, there'll be a lot of Philippines content for my trip. But I'm super excited. I think it's going to help me grow my channel a lot. And yeah, you'll see cool stuff coming to this channel. On top of that, in December, we have another Mexico trip, just a couple night trip. January, I'll be going to New York City for the first time ever. March or April, we'll be taking maybe like a 3 or 4 day trip to Mexico again. I'll be filming a lot of Papas and Beer content on the beach. And then June or July, we'll be filming a Maui trip. We'll be going to Maui, Hawaii I've been to Honolulu, but never to Maui, so that'll be kind of cool for me. But yeah, anyway, tons and tons of content coming to this channel, so please make sure you're subscribed or become a channel member. It'd help me out a lot. Other than that, if you are watching and you haven't told me where you're watching from, please feel free to chime in, let me know. Here, I'll show you where we're at right now. We are at the Rio Hotel and Casino. under new ownership since late last year. Dreamscape bought them out. Dreamscape owns them now. Took them over from Caesars. Here's Flamingo Road right now. I think it's at one point it's down to 1 or 2 lanes because of all the construction going on in town right now. So if you're visiting Vegas in the next 2 or 3 months, I got to give you a heads up. First of all, there's a lot of construction already happening right now. On top of that, expect a lot of road closures and detours because of preparations for Formula One. Formula One comes in late November, and they're already making a nightmare out of Vegas again all over. They're pulling the trees out of in front of the Bellagio. I believe the Bellagio is already blocked off. So in front of Bellagio on Las Vegas Boulevard, you can't even walk through the pedestrian bridge, or the pedestrian area is all blocked off already. So they're already preparing for Formula One. So if you're coming to Vegas, just please prepare for a lot of detours and roadblocks and construction, and it's going to be a nightmare. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful weather tonight. It is 71 outside right now. So it's starting to cool down in Vegas a little bit, which I'm very, very happy for. Today was in the 80s, in the mid 80s. So it wasn't too bad today. But yeah, how cool is this view? Just 100% free. Anyone can come up here, anyone can park up here and just check out this this really cool view. I know we're not looking at the Las Vegas Boulevard side, you know, where you'd see all the lights and all the glamour and all that, but I don't know. I appreciate this view a lot. It's just beautiful. It's quiet. You can actually hear everything. I think it's a really cool view of the city. Is the construction Abraham? Yeah, it's affecting the strip itself for sure. Flamingo Road. So this is Flamingo Road right here, right? Flamingo literally goes right through the heart of the strip. Flamingo, I want to say down right in front of where you hit like the Aria and where like the Taco Bell Cantina is. I went through there not even a week ago. I want to say it was like Friday or Saturday night, and it was down to 1 lane. So yeah, it's impacting the strip. That's backing up traffic for a while. So unfortunately, yeah, it's impacting the strip. It's really bad right now. Tropicana on the south end of the strip, Tropicana by MGM, is also down to 1 lane right after you pass Las Vegas Boulevard, like basically right in front of the closed Tropicana Hotel. That's down to 1 lane as well, but they're actually actively repaving it. When you pass by, they're actually physically repaving it currently. So hopefully that means that that'll open up soon. But yeah, Tropicana, Flamingo are down to 1 lane. Las Vegas Boulevard, I don't think it's impacted yet, but once we get closer to Formula One, Las Vegas Boulevard will have some detours as well. So yeah, it's definitely going to impact the strip for sure. And then Koval Lane, it's going to be an absolute disaster again. Like right in front of Ellis Island, where Formula One puts like their main stand or area, whatever you call it, station. That is probably the worst part that's impacted. Ellis Island Hotel and Casino actually sued the owners of Formula One for millions of dollars in lost revenue. I believe that the judge threw it out. I have to look into this again. But yeah, unfortunately, it does impact businesses out here. What about pedestrians? Can they walk normally? Abraham, no. So in front of the Bellagio on the Las Vegas Boulevard sign, you can't walk in front of Bellagio right now. So the fountain show is actually all blocked off already. They're pulling the palm trees that were there. And when I was there about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, whenever it was, I don't know, China Doll, we didn't get that close, but we went by the Aria kind of, and I was able to look through. It looks like you can't walk in front of the Bellagio right now. So yeah, that's going to be impacted. You won't be able to walk directly in front of Bellagio. So how stupid is this? Say you're at like right here by the Aria. So this is the Aria, right? Vadara. You're going to have to cross the street, go across the way, like by Paris and all that. And then you're going to have to cross back over this way to end up at Caesars. It's stupid the way they're doing it. Really, really stupid. Love Vegas. Yeah, Keller, it's a beautiful city. Keller, I'm addressing you, so why do I have to read that out? I'm addressing you by your username, right? So, yeah, Abraham, it's a nightmare for sure. Most locals that I talk to hate Formula One and all the crap it brings to the city. Because just my drive to work, right? Say my drive to work on a normal day is like anywhere from 14 to 16 minutes. The closer we get to Formula One, it's going to get closer to about 45 to 50 minutes for the exact same drive. And on that weekend, easily over an hour. But yeah, for those of you on here, welcome, welcome. My name is Gabe. I'm a Vegas local. I try to live stream at least at a minimum 5 days a week. But honestly, most of the time I live stream pretty much every single day. I love live streaming. It's my favorite part of the day. So please hit that like button for me. Please make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Help me hit 3,000 subs ASAP, please. But yeah, it feels so beautiful out here right now. 71 degrees. But on the other hand, doesn't it bring more business to the area? Abraham, yes and no. From the reports I read, the city, the Clark County was actually kind of quiet about the financial reports. But from what I read, only 2 or 3 actual strip hotels actually made a lot of money from it. The ones that actually benefited, that were right in front of like the stations and all that. The rest of the properties actually didn't do much different or even profited from that weekend much. So it helped, where their main areas. I'll have to go back last year and watch the film and see exactly where they set up, but only 2 or 3 like major strip properties actually benefited a lot from it. And I know people like employees that worked at some of the strip properties, they had to park like far away, and then they actually had to take the tram or the monorail to work. So it's kind of, there's a lot of horns going on, honking somewhere down there, so something happened. Are you still getting smoke from Cali Fires, Quinn? No, not that I know of. I really haven't noticed it for a few days, so I think we're good on that now. But I really haven't followed up on the Cali Fires. I should, to see if they're all contained or not. But no, it's actually been pretty normal. I haven't seen it even on my car, like on my car windows or anything. I haven't noticed it at all anymore. I'm kind of shocked at how quiet it is on here tonight. But yeah, those of you just joining in, we're at the Rio Hotel and Casino, just off the Vegas Strip. There's free parking here. I'm on the rooftop of their parking garage. You get a free, cool little view of the Vegas Strip, the back end of it, but it's still a really cool view. And it just feels so good out here. It feels fresh out here. 71 degrees, just enjoying this weather 100% right now. Yeah, see, even right here, we're talking about construction and all that. Right here, they have it down. So they're actually blocking off the right lane right here. So, I mean, just everywhere you go, there's construction. Here's one cool thing, though, I can report on. The owners of Rio, which is Dreamscape, they're actually in talks with the city. And they're saying they're actually going to build a pedestrian bridge here from the Rio. And they want to connect it somewhere to Caesars somewhere. So they didn't say exactly where, but they did say Caesars. But they said they'll talk to the city and kind of move forward the right way. But if they do a pedestrian bridge from here to Caesars, that would be huge for the property. I think Rio would benefit greatly from it. They did say they want it to be inspired by some bridge in New York, where it's going to be a pedestrian bridge from here to Caesars somewhere, and it's going to have shops along the way. I'd imagine like coffee shops or, like little stands. I don't know exactly. They haven't released details, but the city loves the idea. The city said they're all open for it. Dreamscape said they're in no hurry to do it because they want to do it the right way. So it's probably a few years out. But if they do connect here to Caesars, I think that would bring in a lot of business to the Rio. Yeah, everyone, welcome, welcome. If you haven't hit that like button for me, please hit that like button for me. Quite a bit slower of a live stream tonight. I've been getting a lot more people. It's kind of calm tonight, but for those of you that are watching, welcome, welcome. Hit that like button for me, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Yesterday we were on the Las Vegas Strip. We actually had my girlfriend and I actually had lunch at a food court on the Strip. It was actually really good too. She had a loaded potato with mac and cheese and lobster, and I actually had a loaded potato with birria. Who would have thought that combination was really good? But we both actually thoroughly enjoyed it, and we both said we'd be back. So I was gonna release that video today, but it will be out tomorrow instead. But yeah, it's really good. And then we actually did a live stream yesterday on the Strip. We kind of were at the Aria area, and then we ended up walking through between Park MGM and New York, New York. Abraham, the monorail. That's a great question. I've actually never taken the monorail. I really should ask about that though. Great question. Possibly. I wouldn't see why we wouldn't, but I have to ask about that. That's a great question though. Abraham, where are you watching from, by the way? Yeah, to be fair, I've only taken the public transportation, like the city bus, one time, and that was years and years ago. I was still a tourist. I didn't even live here yet, so it's been a long time since I've used the bus. But here, I'll show y'all one more time. We're at the Rio Hotel and Casino, just off the Las Vegas Strip. These LED lights are brand new. I believe they said that with all the lighting combinations together, I think they have over 1 billion color combinations. Last weekend, it was actually really neat. Last weekend, they actually lit it up red, white, and green. And in the middle, it said like Viva Mexico. I thought that was really, really cool. So they have different color combinations. Like I said, we're on the rooftop. It's free parking here. So you can park for free, enjoy this beautiful view. More helicopters coming over from the Grand Canyon tours again. There's Allegiant Stadium, home of the Las Vegas Raiders over there. I'm not a Raiders fan, but, you know, they're part of the city, so I got to point them out. You always see that light from Luxor. You used to be able to see that light from Luxor from space, but it was wasting a lot of electricity, so I think they only do that once a year now just to see if it still works. But a lot of locals actually use that light to navigate themselves around town. And actually in the far background here, you can actually see the blue lights in the far background over there. That's actually Circa. Circa's the newest resort in Fremont Street in downtown Las Vegas. Circa's actually beautiful. It's adults only, so you have to be 21 and up just to get inside. They actually do have security checking your IDs when you get there. So you can't even go into the casino, the hotel, none of it without being 21 and over. And they're famous for what's called stadium swim. So their pool is actually nice. Actually, it's separated into multiple pools, and they have a lot of huge TVs everywhere. So it's kind of famous for, you can go there, you can watch NFL Sunday, like watch all the games. Super Bowl, they had a big giant Super Bowl party. You had to pay to get in. UFC fights, Stanley Cup. That they're really famous for their stadium swim. I haven't been able to check it out. I really should try to get a room there. They actually own two other properties on Fremont Street. I think they own the D, and I think they own Golden Gate. I believe they own Golden Gate. And I'll have to double check on this, but I believe if you're staying at the D or Golden Gate with your room key, you can actually show it at Circa and they'll let you into their pool. So that's kind of cool. Maybe I should look into that. Golden Gate would probably be a lot cheaper than Circa, and if you can get in, that'd be pretty cool and a nice way to check out the pool. But I got to check it out before it closes its doors. You know, pool season's not that far out, maybe another month or so before pool season stops here. Does anyone have any good memories from the Mirage? All right, yo, this is actually a pretty quiet live stream. I'm actually very surprised. So I think I may end the stream right now. Just want to jump on for a little bit. If it was more active, I would stay on for a lot longer. I don't work tonight or anything, but yeah, it's just so quiet on here today. It's kind of strange. My live streams have been popping a lot more recently. Today it's kind of quiet, so I might enjoy this night. Go do some editing that I have to do. I'm also creating a Vegas Gabe Instagram, so that'll be kind of cool. Keller, I already told you I am addressing you by name, so why do I have to read something? Obviously, if I'm addressing you by name. Anyway, troll hour. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. For those of you that were on here, Quinn, Abraham, China Doll, if you're still on here, Sneaks, thank you, Carrie, Bobby, Big Vegas, thank you for stopping by. Kino Player, if you're still on here, thank you so much. No gambling tonight. Honestly, I'm just gonna hang out. Great live. Thank you so much, Quinn. Appreciate you. Yeah, no gambling tonight. I'm just gonna hang out tonight, do some editing and stuff. But thank you so much, everyone. Please hit that like button if you haven't. Please make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Other than that, thank you so much. I'll be on tomorrow at some point. We'll see what time. But thanks, everyone. Have a great one. Isla, thank you so much. You too.